things finally coming to a close. Okay, a lot of closure happening.
He paints the skies, Sonoran mystic with ancient ties.
Hello, Aries. This is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your weekly reading. Oh, we got a card flying out already. This is your weekly financial and investment reading for the week of the 16th of June through the 22nd. Let's see what Spirit and Universe has in store for you. What is it that you need to know more than anything else to keep your money and your happiness? On the bottom of the deck is the overall energy of your environment, 10 of Wands. Holy moly, I'll take that every day of the week. I'll explain why that is very soon. Second card out over here is a King of Swords, a King of Cups, I'm sorry. The third card out is a Four of Swords, and the fourth card out is a 10 of Cups. Liking that very much. Okay, let's start over here with this energy. The environment for you this week, environment around you is all about things finally coming to a close. Okay, a lot of closure happening. Don't be surprised around you if you just see people feeling relief, feeling sudden relief, feeling closing projects, closing obstacles, maybe even closing businesses, closing good and bad. It doesn't matter. I mean, the point is this is a closing energy. So again, whatever has been pushing forward is coming to an end. If you were in a good cycle, the closure is good. If it's a bad cycle, the closure is bad in that sense. But the most important thing is a lot of closure this week for you. That's great energy because you're still learning and you're picking up a lot of stuff. This is a week to learn, a week to listen and learn and continue to harvest, to prepare for harvest. Not harvest yet. It is too soon to harvest, okay? But this is saying keep planting the seed, keep nurturing it. If you have been seeing some investments grow, don't touch them. Probably this is not going to be a week to touch them. This is a week to maybe nourish them, maybe even change them around a little bit. Maybe you'll even see, okay, I'm a little bit nervous, so take 50% off the table, maybe, or something like that, or 25% off the table, depending on how much it's run. If it's run well, maybe take a little money off the table, change up the strategies, maybe take some money out and put it in a different stock or mutual fund or whatever you're in. So say you're into Apple. Say you say you have Apple or Microsoft or Intel, or maybe even Procter and Gamble or Johnson and Johnson. Maybe again the stables, or again the drug companies, or say you get into commodities. Maybe you're into oil or something. Take some money off the table. Even if you are seeing an advance, maybe it's time to take some money off the table on that and shift it into another asset. So maybe instead of Intel or Microsoft, since that's tech, put it into, again, a Procter & Gamble as a steady hedge bet, hedge toward that. Or put it into NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is AI. Even though it's tech, it's AI and considered different in that sense. Say you're into, say you have some options, and the options are short-term options. Maybe you should get into the blasts or whatever it's called, that when you get them for a year, when you get them for 1 year or 2 or 3 years out, when you push them out, again, they're longer term, maybe, because then again, you're holding some short, you're holding some for like a 2 to 3 week return, and some maybe you're holding for a long-term return. So again, there's all things, but just shift this and give yourself a break. Again, this is the rest. Know that whatever you do, you're going to do well with it, because this is a week again of closure. So as things wind down, again, you're saying, okay, what can I do to tweak? And then ultimately here, oh no, is this the right thing? Oh no, do I know what I'm doing? In that sense, oh no, I'm not sure. This get rid of the self-doubt. Let's not do self-doubt this week, because this is not healthy for you. If you truly want to grow your portfolio, if you really want to grow your investments this week, then the self-doubt has to go away, because you're going to have to, again, if you want to see additional benefits, you've already seen some, but to see additional benefits, you're going to have to shift something and change something around a little bit. So be open to change, but don't doubt it. That rest comfortably that you've done your homework, that you've made choices based on analytics, based on numbers, and ultimately, again, walk away from that doubt and be happy with what you've seen invested. Look at this. The king is here. The king of wands. He's saying, you know what? If you follow advice, if you follow statistics and take a little risk, because this is the entrepreneurial king. This isn't the swords. This isn't king of swords. King of swords, like, follow the rules and stay in line and we're good. But you got the king of wands here saying, let's try a little something. Let's take a little bit of a gamble. Let's play a little bit and let's do some change because that's the other king in there. And then just sit back and let things go. Let them work and see how they play themselves out. As they play themselves out, there may be some additional, again, those doubts. Look at this, the doubts. Let the doubts go. Don't bring the doubt forward. Okay, this is the rest. Just let yourself rest. Drop the swords. We're not interested. By the number, by the way, check out number 55. When you're done here, go to Google and type angel number 55 and find out why that's important to your reading today. And again, here's a nine of cups, and nine of cups as a celebratory card. So it says, if you do what I was saying, again, use what you have, continue to grow this, maybe take some money out of the, because you've moved, you've seen in advance, take a little bit of money off the table in that investment, shift it to a longer term investment or a different kind of investment. Again, make a few changes, take a little gamble, don't worry about it. Just park it and let it go there and rest. Forget about it and let it grow. And when you do, don't hesitate and don't frustrate, because over the end, you're going to see the advantage. You're going to see you make some money there. I'm liking it. Look at the sun card. You can't go wrong. You're going to make some great choices because this is part of your path. This is the learning process. This is what you're listening to. And more important, you've been listening to spirit and you're listening to good advisors. Let them do what they do best. Let them do what they do best. Help you. Help them give you information. Help them to help you to make right choices. And more importantly, when you do, you will see yourself making some very happy times ahead for you, because again, you're the entrepreneur and you started with a great baseline and ready to make those changes, and that aligns with your path. All right, Aries, great. You've had 2 good weeks of readings. I'm loving it. Aries, this is a good time for you. You should be taking advantage of it. If you're in a funk, if you're in a mess, if you have been in frustration, then you need to shake it off, because you know what? The energies around you want to support you. They want to help you. The question is, are you doing it yourself? Are you helping yourself? If you're not, you need to make some serious changes, because again, it's time for you to align with your path. If you're not aligning with your path, then you're fighting life, and that's why life is hard. Get back to what you need to do. Get back to what you're drawn to do. Get back to your path, and you will see life get a whole lot easier, because you're not fighting it. You're going with it. All right. Again, that's that closure I talked about. With that said, please help me grow this channel. I'm the only guy on the net doing financial advice via tarot. So help me share this with so many other people who need the information these days. Love, light, and blessings for me. It's an Missing Tarot to you and your family. Additionally, leave me a message. Let me know how this resonates with you. Give me some ideas. Also, I have this thing called Hidden Gems. It's small companies that aren't getting noticed yet. If you know of any that you'd like for me to check out, please send me a message. Tell me, hey, check out this company. Do a read for me on this company. And I will do that as a hidden gem. I will read for whatever you send me. So send it to me and I'll make it a public post for that. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Have an amazing one. Until next week, love, light, and blessings. Bye-bye.
He paints the skies, sonoran mystic,